evening, and welcome to Los Angeles, where a sellout crowd is ready for some SmackDown action. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
Yeah, baby, LA, it's always full of stars, but tonight, they're gonna get to see some WWE superstars.
And not just any superstars, but the SmackDown superstars, the greatest superstars in sports entertainment. Tinseltown will never be the same.
This is just a freak of nature, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but that's not something you want to say to the big man's face.
No doubt. He'd squash it just as soon as he looked at it. He dodged that bullet. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to disturb you.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
Nice quick counter.
If I had to pick only one reason why I'm not on Raw, it would have to be Kane. Just being this close to this monster is terrifying. I couldn't imagine having to do it every week.
Hey, Cole, change your underpants and settle down.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent. I tell you, Taz, no matter how many times I see the great Khali, I never get used to how enormous he is.
The word giant gets thrown around here a lot, but I'll tell you what, this guy's the real deal.
I can't even begin to imagine where they found a monster like him.
Hey, I have no idea, but I wish I did. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with it.
You saw that one coming. I don't think there's any superstars on the roster who wouldn't want to have the size and strength advantage of the Big Show.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're the size of the Big Show, you're the odds. There's not an ounce of quitting either one of these superstars, but someone's going down.
This is a pivotal moment. Whoever comes up short here might just lose the match. The briefcase is only inches away.
I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was good. Both of these superstars are determined to stay on the ladder. What incredible intensity from these two superstars, trading blows high above the ring.
Your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in a towel. I'll tell you what, right now, Cole, there's not enough room up there for both of them. Wow, great reversal.
In the delight he takes in destroying his fellow superstars.
Evil's just a word.
This is not a fight that either superstar can afford to lose. My God, look at the power on display here.
That'll take the fight out of anyone right there.
Neither one of these superstars wants to be the one to fall off the ladder.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to see that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proved himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you could sit here and even imply that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go but down.
Without a doubt, this, sir, is one of the most bizarre superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring, and these fans eat it up.
Yeah, from the looks of Big Vince, the fans ain't the only ones eating around here. Hey, Vince, how about leaving some catering for the rest of us?
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to...
Neither one of these guys can afford to get knocked off that ladder.
These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
That's the way you do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight right at you.
I hope this is over soon. No matter how many times I see this, I just can't get used to it.
Are you getting a little squeamish, Cole? Come on, what do you think this is, badminton? Jeez, look at the strength of this guy.
I don't know how anyone can come back from a move like that one.
I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. But I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better.
He's got something big planned here, Cole.
He sure does. What a huge showstopper!
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all. If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match. Wow, look at him up there, trading shots back and forth.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Oh, come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to...
It's a long fall for whoever loses this fight, Cole. Oh my God! They're tearing each other.
He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
It's definitely not pretty, but it's definitely effective, Cole. Look, here's the deal. You make your opponent bleed, and you got the psychological edge over him. Case closed.
Maybe so, but I'm more concerned about the risk to his physical well-being now that he's been busted open.
I don't think the fans like that one too much. I have never seen two competitors more determined to beat the living hell out of each other. Oh, man,
These superstars are beating the hell out of each other 15 feet in the air.
I know we got his brother, The Undertaker, on SmackDown, but how great would it be if King was a SmackDown superstar? Oh, how cool would that be?
I don't think that's a very good idea at all, Taz. As a matter of fact, it's kind of terrifying.
See, Cole, that's the reason why you would make a horrendous general manager. someone talks about bringing one of the...
Neither superstar is giving an inch, but only one of them can stay up there.
Trading soup bones 15 feet in the air. I don't believe it.
Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali. He's here to make an impact.
Well, it's not hard to make an impact right here with a 7-foot monster.
That reversal might stop his opponent.
Only one of these superstars is going to hold on, but who's it going to be?
What an awesome presence is the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. There's no question why he's one of the most dominant superstars in sports entertainment.
Yeah, but you know, it's real easy to rely too heavily, pardon the pun, on that huge size advantage. And that can make you lazy. And that's something I think Big Show needs to be sensitive of.
You can't be serious. You're actually saying that size can be a disadvantage in this business? Tell me you wouldn't have loved to be Big Show's size when you were an active competitor.
Hey, you know what? I did just fine being me, Cole. I got nothing to prove. I'm just saying that for a guy his size, whoever loses this fight is going to have a long fall in their immediate future.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
And there's the reversal. How much more abuse can a human being take? If this match doesn't end soon, I think we might have a serious injury on our hands. I'll never understand why Mark Henry resorts to the brutal tactics he uses against his opponents. He's already the world's strongest man. What's he got left to prove?
Well, I guess like most women, you're squeamish. Every time Mark Henry gets in a ring with someone, you gotta realize he's sending a message to the whole locker room.
Well, if you ask me, a victory is message enough. There's no need for the senseless brutality that Mark Henry seems to enjoy dishing out.
You just don't see...
Oh my! We've seen this move end many a match in the past.
Match? That's the kind of move that ends careers, Cole. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out all the stops.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. And the story was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. Nice reversal.
I don't think this is going to last much longer, Cole. Talk about running on empty. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You can't stand your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long. And the dead man's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true. Never have so few inches seemed so far away. What a cowardly move. He can't play fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right?
This capacity crowd is making their opinion